Think I'm someone to be saved, someone to clean up and tame. Oh, some things never change, never change. Oh, you think I would look pretty on your arm once you cover up my bruises and battle scars, but it always ends the same. Can't bear the things I've had to face. Got you crying on your knees in pain. Oh, some things never change, never change. Oh, you break your back to make me feel again. Suffocate to make me breathe again. Lose your mind from endless pain. Some things never change, never change. Oh, redemption never came. I stopped asking for forgiveness, cause you should know only fools tread where the angels fear to go, but you keep trying to get too close. Save myself by turning into stone. So save your judgment cause you just don't know. But some things never change, never change. Oh, they say I should feel guilty and change my ways, leaving crumpled bodies in my wake. Swear I didn't mean to make them break, swear I didn't mean to make them break. But they're so delicate and so mundane, and they keep coming like a moth to a flame. Oh, some things never change, never change. You break your back to make me feel again. Suffocate to make me breathe again. Lose your mind from endless pain. Some things never change, never change. Oh, redemption never came.
If we are one grain of sand in the middle of the ocean, can you try to understand how a touch can cause explosions? Rise up, we're too great to be landed. Rise up, we're too great to be standing.
They never gonna stop us, fly at 'em like choppers. Better cook those risks, cold blood in my fists, we fire starters. One out of a million will reach those heights. Always gonna feel that I won't deny that work. Never could toss, look in my eyes, I'm on the rocks. Rise. Rise, cutting my size, trying to make sense of it all comprised. Highs, been in these skies. Never stuck down, feeling paralyzed, but I'm up now, we all too late to fall. Yeah, anyone coming, I'ma lift them all. Never look down when it's risk involved. They got guts, gotta learn, I gotta wish it off. Ain't got no feelings, we just floating. Yeah, I'm that grain of sand that made it out the ocean. A couple milli now, I'm causing a commotion. I've been coasting, hear my name around the world like an explosion.
So rise up, rise up. We are the apocalypse, and a path that keeps us floating. As we fly above the stars, the night won't scare us falling. So rise up, we're too great to be landed. Rise up, we're too great to be standing.
They never gonna stop us, fly at 'em like choppers. Better cook those risks, cold blood in my fists, we fire starters. One out of a million will reach those heights. Always gonna feel that I won't deny that work. Never could toss, look in my eyes, I'm on the rocks. Rise.
like a captive. I want you. Used to pay my mind like standing on rainbows, playing it cool. I haven't felt this in ages, and I know no patience. So won't you please?
All right, welcome back to this one-off game between Dorado Gaming Gamma and their Cobalt. Here we see both of the teams getting ready to draft. We see the Ziggs band coming out right away. Now that makes sense. One of Dorado Gaming Gamma's favorite picks. It seems that Dorado Gaming their Cobalt is missing two of their starters for this match against Dorado Gaming Gamma, while Gamma is missing Hooked on Plays today. But you see the Graves band coming out. That makes sense. They're big triple Graves flex aficionados. Get that out of the way. You don't want to draft against that. It's really annoying. Flex picks like that, especially when they're actually viable. Just so annoying to play against. You just want to get that out of the way. But let's see what happens. Today I'm actually joined by TF Phage, who will join as soon as he's done with his ranked game, I believe. So for now, just solo cast this, but we see the Kiana band coming through, targeted band towards Noah, big carry on it. Here we see the Yumi band going through, a favorite pick from Coconuts, big enchanter player. Coconuts, one of the substitutes today for their Cobalt. Looks like they're thinking about it a little bit, maybe buying some time to think, trying to see what's going on. The Tombi 2 time, there's normal starter isn't here. And they kind of last second substituted in Chris Meister, who maybe Dorado Gaming Gamma was trying to buy some time to see what they want to ban against this unexpected this unexpected substitution. So let's see what Dorado Gaming or what Dare's last ban is here. Oh, and the Jinjiao strong ban, always a good ban. Kind of strange. Maybe you want to take it on blue side. Not really too sure, but it could be signaling that there's going to be an MF pick here from Dare. I know that there's a bit of a glitch going on between Jin Zhao's ultimate and Misfortune's ultimate, where Jin's ult is not necessarily blocking the MF ult like it should. So maybe Dorado Gaming Gamma will look to ban MF in response here. Nope, we see the Nocturne ban, a favorite of Dare. Really annoying champion for macro plays. Really just kind of interrupts what you want to do, especially if you're the kind of team that likes to react with TP plays or be proactive with them. A good Nocturnal will usually knock that out for you, and it'll make it really difficult to react and get a favorable setup. But let's see what Dare opts for first. Very interesting. Let's see. Oh, they open with the Lucian pick. I think that's got to be Lucian ADC. But we see that Misfortune going through here, so Dorado Gaming Gamma is not afraid to pick up the Misfortune themselves, so that's a great pick for them. Lucian, like I said, he's an aggressive early champion. He can challenge the Misfortune in the early game. Misfortune typically one of the champions that you think of as one of the bullies. Oh, we see the Rel coming through here. Okay. Looks like they're a bit undecided. I think that maybe they're letting Dare know that this is what they're going for. Yep. So just letting Dare know we're going for Misfortune Rel. I do expect the Nami or some sort of enchanter to come through here. Like I said, Coconuts kind of known for her enchanter gameplay. We'll probably be picking something very strong like Nami or maybe even Lulu, which are both good partners into the Lucian, who is able to actually bully the Misfortune early. Let's see what happens here. The Lulu ban, okay, I like that. Makes it a little difficult for the Rel to go in. Actually, pretty difficult for any diver to go in. A very strong combination between the Lucian and the Lulu. A lot of early game power and pressure against the Misfortune. Let's see what their last pick here is. Very interested to find out what Dare's going to round out their first rotation of picks with. The Vex, very powerful champion at the moment. You have to be very confident to blind pick a control mage or something of that sort at this right here. I think that Vex is very strong right now. Vex is very hard for mobile champions to play around it here. But I think maybe we are going to see Dorado Gaming Gamma maybe lock in a good mid laner. Oh, the Rise coming through. I think Rise is a good answer into the Vex. Rise is able to kind of scale and be that late game insurance, providing a lot of strength for Dorado Gaming Gamma. They have very good team fight so far. Dare does have a very strong early game win there. Lucian Lulu. Vex is a very interesting champion. I'll be honest, I'm not really too sure where she fits in the power scaling in terms of, game time. It seems that she's pretty useful. She scales pretty well from what I've seen. I'm not too sure if she's necessarily an early game strong champion since she hasn't been out too long, and I haven't had many opportunities to see her just yet. But this first red side ban from Dorado Gaming Gamma, the cannon ban coming through. Okay, the cannon ban. One of Nuffy's champions here. Really enjoys it. Really good team fighting option for Nuffy's. You kind of want to get that out of the way, make sure that he can't be useful even if he goes behind in lane. The Kane, that's a big pick from Never Outmatched. He brought it out last week against Elysium Black, where he and Fireflans, they kind of topside diffed team. Oh, with a Jarvan ban coming through. Okay, that's a good one. I'm surprised. Yeah, I'm a little surprised that there's no Nar ban, but maybe Dorado Gaming Gamma kind of wants Dare to pick a Nar, and has an answer for him. Maybe it's a bait. Usually when you leave comfort champions up like that, you have an answer and you're kind of baiting the other team into picking them. But we'll have to see how that goes. But again, the Kane, a strong champion pick for Mr. Never Outmatched. We do have 3 bans towards Never Outmatched so far, and the crazy part is that this hasn't really begun to really affect his draft. So the Camille ban coming through here, I think this is signaling that Dare wants to go for the Gnar. Maybe they think that Camille is the answer, is Fireflans' answer into Gnar, but we'll see what Dorado Gaming Gamma picks here. I'm guessing that we're going to see a jungle pick here from Mr. Noah to really get that counter pick for Fireflans. And Lee Sin, okay, this is one of Never Outmatched power picks. Really dominant on this champion. He really gets to show off his mechanical prowess and skill on this champion, so I'm very excited to see that here. But let's see Dare Cobalt's final 2 picks, which should be their top and their jungle. Dare Go, aka Emperor Go, he has no shortage of interesting jungle picks. So we'll see if he pulls out one of them here, or if he opts for a more standard jungle pick today. The Gragas, okay, Gragas, I believe, is one of Lee Sin's counters. Makes it pretty hard for him to play. So I like that pick. Very good, very strong. Adds disruption for the Misfortune and the Rel, so that's another benefit. I think it's a very good pick into their comp. This final pick from Dare Cobalt. Let's see what they go with. I'm guessing, my guess is the Gnar pick here, but the Wukong. Okay, so Dare may be expecting that Dorado Gaming Gamma wanted the Wukong for themselves, and in anticipation, take it away from him. It's very good. Adds even more disruption for the Misfortune, but Fireflies doesn't care. Maybe he's happy that they took the Wukong because he answers with the Kled. Oh, it's a little cheeky Vayne hover there, but at the end of the day, it's still going to be a Kled. I think the Kled is very good into Wukong. I think Wukong has a very difficult time fighting the Kled, because whenever Wukong eased in, he just gets queued by Kled, which has him revealed. So you can't just W away. You're revealed, and Kled can easily just E onto you and win the trade that you otherwise might have come out on top of. But here we see both of the comps coming through. Very interesting comps, and they're both very strong team fighting comps. I will say that overall, I do like Gamma's team fighting comp a lot more, just because of the MF versus the Lucian. If the Lucian manages to get ahead earlier, it could cause a lot of trouble if the MF isn't very impactful. But if the game progresses and they're about even, or if the MF is ahead, the Lucian won't be able to do much. His short range is not going to be much benefit to him against this team that he doesn't want any piece of. But I'm excited to watch these teams play. I think the Wukong and the Gragas will play a huge role in this game to make sure that the Kled and the Lee Sin are on their toes and not disrupting the backline too much. But we'll see the draft here. I don't think that there's any funny business in the draft. There's no flexes. I think we know where everything's going. But just to be sure, we're gonna see what they pick here. Don't think there's any flexes. Should be a pretty standard game. Don't know if any of you guys think otherwise, but looks pretty. Looks like it's gonna be pretty good. I guess my money overall on the comps is towards Gamma. I think that my biggest concern for Dare's draft, which is an otherwise excellent draft, is in the Lucian. I think that is maybe the weak point. Despite being an early game bully, I think ultimately it's a very risky gambit if the game isn't closed off in a timely manner. I think Misfortune will prove to be a lot more useful than the Lucian, and I think that might end up being the difference between the comps that pushes Dorado Gaming Gamma towards victory. Yeah, I mean that's all I have. I think we'll go on a break while the game loads up. I know that they're not done picking here, but from what we're seeing here so far, everything is going to go where planned. So don't really think there's a need to watch the rest of it. But thank you for everybody that's tuned in so far. That's been here to listen to my ramblings, and everybody that subscribed. Shout out to Joker, Jensen in the Twitch chat for the subscription. Subscribe for 2 months. Really appreciate you. We appreciate all our subscribers, all our followers, and everyone that just tunes in to watch. All of you, thank you. Thank you for supporting us. We do the stream for you guys, and we hope you enjoy when we return in about 3.5 minutes. But yeah, as chat noted, the mid laner isn't Tommy. Tommy didn't show up. The mid laner today is Chris Meister, their coach. So this is a Dare Cobalt with 2 subs, unfortunately, and it is also a Dorado Gaming Gamma with 1 sub. So it's unfortunate that we don't get to see these 2 teams at full power duking it out. But we'll have to. This is what we have to. We work with what we're given, and when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade, and this is, I guess, the little lemonade we're making. All right. Well, once again, we'll see you all in a couple of minutes. Thank you for tuning in, and stay tuned.
I see the sparks you throw my way. I know your name is written on everyone's mind. Your whole show is captivating me, but don't think that I can see right through that disguise. But
Welcome back once again. We are getting started here between this game between Dorado Gaming Gamma and Dare Cobalt. I am joined by TFH, but he is, I think, trying to figure out how to get into the stream at the moment. So for now, it's just me. But just like as you guys know, this is just the best of one. This is PRL, so we just do best of one series here. Whoever wins, it is double round robin, so people get a chance at revenge. But ultimately, what matters is winning this first game, getting your point, and moving on up in the leaderboard. Here are Derek Cobalt, who is 2-0 currently. Dorado Gaming Gamma, which had a bit of a rough week last week, and but still ended up 1-1. So they're both looking to advance in the leaderboards at the moment. Hoping TFH is able to log in either through the op.gg spectate or through spectating what I'm spectating. You can just chime in whenever you're good to go if you ever manage to fix it. But it's a standard 5-point start. Need to put the volume up actually. Okay. It's a standard 5-point start. Nothing really going on. I think they have an idea of what's going on. Looks like the Vex is going up to ward. She knows where the Lee Sin is. She knows that the Lee Sin is starting without a leash. Kind of eliminates the point of having a leashless start. So a bit unlucky there for Dorado Gaming Gamma. Push going for a little bit of a trade here, just dropping Yi on Chris Meister. Bit of an unavoidable skill there. It's a little good trade. I know a lot of rises, we see a bit of a trade going on top lane. Looks like the Wukong has opted for bone plating, which makes sense. The Kled has a lot of harass damage with his Q, with the way his W works. But as I was saying, I know a lot of rises like going. Oh, we see a bit of a trade going on again. Fireflan's showing punishing Nuffies for blinding the Wukong. Yeah, not much going on. There's a bit of an advantage in mid lane for the Rise at the moment. Who might be able to pre-scale if this goes on. Obviously, it's very early on. It's just the second wave, but it's still something to take note of. You always want to make sure you keep champions like Rise under check. Just a little bit of trading going on here. Not much going on. We see a bit of a trade going on to Dorado Gaming Gamma. Oh, big trade. So Dorado Gaming Gamma takes a lot of damage. Both of its members are dropped to about a quarter and a half health each respectively. But it's okay. I mean, they're still ahead in CS. So as long as you're not dying from the trade, it's not that big of a deal. Looks like the wave might push towards them. So it looks like they're not going to let them grab that cannon for free or at all. D-Holy making sure to zone off of that cannon. Wants to really make sure that the MF isn't able to cash in on that big gold. It could be in a bit of trouble here. I'm not too sure that they want to go in here. I think they might have to flash out, and she does flash out. There is no heal in this bot lane, so they have to play this very carefully. Make sure that they're not put behind this early on in the game. Sure, we have a flash down, but it's better than dying. Looks like the top scuttle is actually still up at this point in the game. I think that the Lee Sin might actually double scuttle him. I'm not too sure if Goat has really grasped what's going on just yet, but I think he sees the ward there. They have an idea where the Gragas is. I think they will realize that the top scuttle is still up, and he will go to get it in exchange. Another quick trade going on. Nuffies again, which kind of he was far enough to get away there, but right there was like an illustration of where Wukong can't go invisible if he's tethered to the Kled Q. But we know that the Gragas is up top doing the scuttle crab. Hope maybe they'll get vision of him there, but it looks like he will reset and he won't go into the ward. Oh, we see a big trade kind of going on here. Nuffies could be in a bit of trouble here. Now, the OG Kush, he will root him there. And Nuffies does go down. He does burn his flash, but the OG Kush flashes at the same time. He gets the root in, he gets the Q in, and Nuffies does go down early on in this. What's already a rough matchup. Great roam from the OG Kush. Chris Meister does a great job to push in the wave. and kind of punish him for this roam. But ultimately, I think the OG Kush will be TPing back to lane, and he will he'll be very happy with that trade early on. Already a bit of an early gold lead for Dorado Gaming Gamma, about 800 gold, not the biggest lead ever, but this early on it could snowball into something bigger if they do, if they press this lead that they've earned. Rough bot lane looking a little rough actually. They're in a very awkward position. We see the Gragas kind of coming in here. I do expect the flash, but doesn't seem that anything will happen. Leading and flashing away, doing good job there. Maybe you want to make sure you're warded so that things like that don't happen. Establish better vision control. But they don't die, so at the end of the day, it's not the end of the world. The Lee Sin kind of hovering around here. Maybe he's looking for the Gragas. Let's see what he's planning on doing. He actually has a 14 CS difference over the Gragas, who ultimately hasn't made up that gold through ganks or through through kills otherwise. Lee Sin could be in a bit of trouble. He does get collapsed on. He will kind of just walk away here. No harm done. He gets a good trade on to Chrismeister, who might have to back here, thus affording his mid laner a bit more time to farm. Yeah, so looks like the wave will bounce back towards Dorado Gaming Gamma's bot lane. They are down about 2 waves, almost 3 waves, but it's okay. I mean, we see this wave that's about to crash. I think the biggest thing here, we see the TP coming in. Dorado Gaming Gamma could, there could be a big play coming in here against Lucian. Lucian flashes away, but he will die anyways. Coconuts has flashed. I think she will go down as well because Dove and great TP from Fireflies there. Clean 2 kills for Dorado Gaming Gamma. Great play there, great proactive play there. No flash burn. Nuffy's unable to react in time, kind of just stays up there, but it's okay. Maybe it'll buy him some time to farm up and be more useful later in the game. But ultimately, it does cost them pretty significant lead that they had accumulated down the bottom, and they will be able to collect Dragon off of this as well. The gold lead is only at about 1,200 right now, so it's not the end of the world just yet. But this could this could be a momentum swing that Dorado Gaming Gamma might be able to take advantage of. And Franco comes back to a big, almost double wave. So I mean, even though he roamed in TP, he didn't really lose too much. So although we weren't able to see his wave management before, he TP'd in. I'm assuming that he did a good job preparing his wave so that this exact situation would happen. So not only did he pick up those kills from the roam, he also got a lot of CS back. He didn't really lose anything CS wise. That pixel bush ward doing a lot of work so far. Obviously it gets taken out, but still it's a good idea to see what's happening around the map. Actually, just hoping that my partner TFH can hop in soon. I'm not sure if he's able to hop in through the op.gg, but if not, it's okay. I can just keep on solo casting here. Oh, and it looks like another gank coming in for Leadin. I think Leadin will go down again, and both members will go down. Yep. Flash was a bit unnecessary there. I think he'd die anyways. But, that's a little bit of a gold swing going for their Cobalt, who has evened out the game a little bit more after falling behind. There's no shutdowns collected. Firefly still does have the big lead, and ultimately, I'm not too sure if 1 kill is enough to put the MF down enough. But I would like to see a little more vision control around bot side for Dorado Gaming Gamma. It's been pretty rough. There shouldn't be this much lack of vision, and their Cobalt should not, or any bot lane should not be able to really have reign over both bushes like that. But looks like they're answering with the we see Chrismeister could be in a bit of trouble here. Chrismeister does flash away. He will be fine, but great roam from Daydream off of her death timer. Wow, very unfortunate. Ooh. Okay, and we see the big insight coming in from Never Outmatched. He will, he lands it. Then he gets he manages to get onto the Vex. I think he will die here. Their bot lane does roam up, and it does spell doom for Mr. Never Outmatched. Although he managed to get the Vex, putting her further behind and putting the onus to carry on the Lucian, who isn't exactly the best scaling carry. So although he does have a good amount of the gold, he is on a bit of a timer. Although Leadin could be in a bit of trouble here. I think he will go down. Yeah, there's not much leading can do here. Goat does manage to get the kill here. I think, yeah, Fireflies will go down here to Nuffies. Actually, no, not yet. He does not go down to Nuffies, and I think Nuffies will do well to not chase the. Yeah, he did. He's a good job on him to not chase the Kled here. I think if he does go for the chase, he could very well get remounted on and just go down. Leading is down quite a bit. He's down. Let's see the gold difference actually. So he's down 1,200 gold at the moment. That's about a BF short. I know that he's not going to build a BF short immediately, but just for some context on how much gold he's down on. But we see a bit of a gank going in here. Coconuts could be in a little bit of trouble here. She does almost have flash, but we will see the TP coming in from Nuffies to punish the engage. Great answer from Nuffies. He manages to pick up a kill here, but he's in a bit of an awkward position, and now maybe he will get punished by never outmatched for that TP, maybe taking a few plates. But their Cobalt takes the lead, and they are up about 700 gold.
Hey, I'm back.
You're back. Are
Or
you?
I finally made it in, I guess.
Oh, nice. Are you? Are we synced up? Are you at 11:07?
Oh god. No. I'll try to catch up though.
Yeah, I'm at 11:11. But okay, 11:15, 11:16, 17.
Yeah, actually we're really close now.
Okay, just make sure you're synced up. But they're clearly trying to keep the MF down. They do a little lane swap as the response. Good. That's some good macro from their Cobalt to just straight send your bot lane up to answer the Kled.
I'm just trying to assess the comps here, see what we have going on, see what I missed. It's a pretty even game it looks like though.
Yeah, so right now it is a pretty even game, pretty back and forth. I mean, their Cobalt has definitely been targeting the MF. The Gragas and the Lucian are very strong right now. I do want to say I'm not exactly sure those are the people that I'd want to have my gold on. If anything, if I'm in this position, I'd much rather the Wukong and the Vex have my gold than the Lucian and the Gragas.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, but I mean, if they manage to scale and spread their gold lead to the team, then it'll have paid off. But if they're the ones that kind of hoard the gold throughout the game, this could be pretty bad for their Cobalt. I think Dorado Gaming Gamma will not look to contest his dragon, instead opting for some plates. Yeah, Firefly's very huge here. Has he has 1,500 goldish lead over Nuffies at this point in the game. While the only gold difference on the other side of the map is really the advantage that the Lucian has over MF.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long time before Wukong actually catches up, where he might be able to outscale Kled. So he's in.
Yeah, and Kled will get that first tower. Kled has over 2,000, almost a whole full item worth of gold over the Wukong. So Wukong could be in a lot of trouble here. I know that the Kled hasn't gone back to buy just yet. He has a lot of gold on him, but once he does, this could be a very difficult situation for the Wukong. Looks like they're getting ready to make a play down here. Fireflies is in good position to TP in. Oh, okay. He just
matches, clearing wards.
Yeah, just getting the word out. I mean, the gank didn't work, but now he has established some vision for his team.
Yeah, I'd like to see them transition into maybe getting one of the mid towers down here. Either team, they're probably gonna be on Dorado to take the initiative, since they've actually up some gold now.
Yeah, they are up about 1,500 gold. Chris Meister could be in a little bit of trouble here. The Q will land. I don't think he will get in yet. So he gets insect. I mean, he ults out, but the ult's kind of a waste. And I think their goat might be in a little bit of trouble here. I don't think it's worth for him to try to get out. If you look closely, I don't know if you saw, but the Gragas started dancing there. I mean, I think he knew he was dead. So you gotta respect that little going down in style. He was about to drop his little dancey dance, but Leading could be in a bit of trouble here. And Leading will go down here. Daydream in a little bit of trouble here too. I think he will also go down here. Yep, he does go down. And now the Lucian is really, really strong. But once again, I'm not too sure that he's the one that can carry this whole game. I think against the Fed Rise, the Fed Kled, and a strong Lee Sin, I'm not too sure that he can really pull it off.
Yeah, my game is like really bugged, so I'm gonna go in through Kush this time.
Okay. Yeah, no worries. Firefly's maybe getting picked off here. No, I think he's fine. He will just walks away here.
All right, what time is yours?
14:50.
Okay, I think I'm back.
Okay, yeah, it looks like we're gonna be synced up. Okay, that's good. We're good to go. But the rise is huge. He finished his tiers. You know, it's really almost stacked up. Looks like he's going for the I forget what the ice item's called.
Everfrost, Everfrost.
Everfrost. Yeah, I forget what it's called. The
He's gonna be really
Everfrost.
effective this game too. There's a lot of champions that he can really screw. Like even Lucian might have problems getting into close enough to get damage on him. So
Yeah, if the Lucian gets in range, I'm pretty sure he just gets Everfrosted and he just probably just dies.
right,
Um, but I mean, there's a little bit of a lull in the game, but Dorado Gaming, Gamma has established quite a bit of a lead because of the towers they've taken down. Obviously, you know, gold advantages from towers are always a little bit deceptive because I mean, the other team has the same opportunities, they just haven't taken them yet. Dorado Gaming Gamma
right.
has done a good job making sure the towers don't fall yet, whereas their Cobalt is down 3 towers so far. That's a lot of gold.
Oh, they
Uh,
did get the mid tower. Okay, cool.
they
I
took
was just
two of them.
talking about. Yeah,
Yeah,
I was just talking about that. They just went right down the middle and did it. That's really good.
yeah, so it's a. I mean, it's a good play from Gamma to capitalize on you know Dare's attempt to really keep leading down. I think they've done a good job at it, but we're you know we're waiting to see if it's worth the cost, right?
Yeah, I definitely think Dorado can even go to a 1-3-1 in this little lull state, and then this group for team fights around objectives like this. They're both side lanes are very strong. There's no way that Wukong is gonna be able to match, and Vex is not strong enough to kill Rise yet. So
Yeah, and it looks like you know they're just playing the map. You know they're letting the Lucian kind of just do his thing
they're going for
because
that top tier too.
yeah, I mean I'm not really too sure what they're looking to do here from the side of Dare Cobalt. I know Dare's like pushing the bot lane, but ultimately I think Gamma has taken the stance that we don't really care what the Lucian does. If anything, if he's so
Right.
strong, we're just gonna avoid him and just wait until you know we actually 5v5 and he's not really as useful as he is now.
Right. Yeah, they're really taking advantage of the fact of playing to the weak side of Dare. They're not gonna be able to respond to many plays without their Lucian.
Yeah, right now, you know, the Lucian is he's very strong. It looks like he's gonna build Essence Reaver, you know, further adding to his burst and to his strength. But it looks like we're about to get ready for the dragon. I'm actually gonna put the dragon timers. I don't have
It's
them up.
30 seconds.
Put the objective timers up really quick. And yeah, 30 seconds. You know, it looks like they're first. They're first to the mark. You know, they have a little bit of death push going.
Oh, good,
Oh,
good scout.
yeah. There's the reveal. Now they know where the whole team is, and they know not to approach that deadly bush. Uh, their Cobalt
This is
kind
where
of waiting.
this is where I want to see Rise like push the bot lane really hard, force the tower down. He has ult. He can always be in the fight if he needs to be.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, Rise is effectively there, right? It looks like Dorado Gaming Gamma is rotating to maybe look for the tower. It looks like they're gonna maybe opt for a
Yes,
tower
see,
play.
this is really good play. I really like this. Now they just need to be played slow.
Yeah, look, getting a bit of harass down onto Fireflans, but I mean, their go is you know he okay.
Well, he actually went for it.
Oh, just a little bit of
Wow.
harass going down. I guess baiting out the Lucian ult, which I
Yeah,
mean
that's
drops some hits onto Daedream. Oh, and the big
Oh,
engage
good
coming on.
engage.
Oh, and the big wombo combo coming on. I mean, Nuffy's manages to interrupt it, but I think Nuffy's will go down for it. I don't think their goat can. Actually, whoa, this is actually looking like it's a one fight for their Cobalt. It was a big engage from Dorado Gaming Gamma, but I don't think they'll be able to win this. They're forced to back off, and they managed to. I mean, it's a big 1-for-2 trade for their Cobalt. Actually, it was a one for.
Rats. Yeah, one. Yeah, that's 1 for 2. You got it right.
Did so the Rel ran away, right? Or did she respond? She just
Oh,
walked
that's a
away,
good
I
question.
think.
Yeah,
Not too
maybe
sure,
maybe she
actually.
did walk away. That was a really good engage. I just felt like Dorado might have been not on the same page in that engage. There was no damage to follow up right after Rel got like a 3-man engage. So
I mean, the MF got a big goal, but here, you know, Dare Cobalt's efforts to keep the MF down are really paying dividends. You know, if the MF was strong, that ult easily shreds through the whole team, and then we see probably a big quadric ult, but we see, you know, they're going onto Derek Holy. Derek Holy
never
could be in a
matched
bit of
on
trouble.
Holy.
I don't think
Oh,
he
he had
gets
the
away.
flash.
Actually, I think he does get away here. Or oh no,
Oh, there's a
no,
TP out of Kled.
yeah, they're going all in onto Derek Holy here to really
That's
get
a
him down.
Big shutdown.
Yeah, huge shutdown against D Holy. Big gold swing, kind of, you know, returning the favor for that lost dragon fight. Looks like, you know, Kush has the right idea. And he's still pushing bot lane, trying to break that outer tower.
Yeah, they need to like just push mid in and then just rotate to bottom whenever Kush. Kush needs to keep pushing. Oh, they're fighting.
Yeah, could be in a bit of trouble here. She does engage, but I think she will get away. Yeah.
Mr. Reisel.
Yeah, I think he was trying to bait them. He was trying to see what was going on. The Vex manages to ult. Really, no harm done though. I mean, you managed to waste a strong ult from Vex, so I think you might be kind of happy with that trade. I guess no summoner spent from Gamma except for the Lee Sin ult, which is on a shorter cooldown.
Right. So Baron just came up. I don't know. I don't think either team's really gonna be able to take it right this moment. I guess if the Lucian's team did somehow get a kill or two, they might be able to take it. Lucian does pretty good at taking it down, but not many good DPS champions on the side of Dorado, so it might be a little harder for them. So it might just be another lull state where they try to farm it out for the next dragon and then look for Baron after
Yeah,
that.
I think low states actually benefit Gamba a little more than they do Dare. Lucian's effective and it's kind of he's strong. He's still strong, right? But it will wane a little bit as the game progresses. While I think the MF will, just eventually outscale him. But it is a bit of a slow state right now. I mean, we're only 20 minutes into the game. The dragons are, 2-1, so there's no immediate pressure for a soul fight.
Right, we just need to see good lane assignments. 1-3-1ing is fine here if you're Dorado. You still have the winning side lanes. You just don't want to get caught by a good roam from Vex or a good gank from Gragas.
When it could be
So
in a little
Fireflies
bit
might
of
be in
trouble. He will just escape here. Oh, I think he will go
he's
down
gone.
here. But when he does go down here, I mean, there's nothing that Never Outmatched can really do here. Big play from Dare to take down Never Outmatched and make the Lucian all the bit more stronger.
Yeah, they really need to not be getting into these fights while Kush is bot side. Kush has got an uncontested side lane right now. Just let the Rise push, do what he does best.
Yeah, just let Rise scale. I mean, Rise is 3-0 and he's building. He's about to get his Archangels done. I mean, you just kind of want to buy him some time to really get into the game, and maybe to kind of make Dare regret not punishing him instead of the MF. But he's not exactly at that point yet. Him and MF just kind of want to farm and get ahead. But Dare is doing a good job. They want to break the towers in the side lanes so that to add a little more macro pressure for them.
Right, and that tier 1 doesn't really mean a whole lot for Dorado. They actually just makes it easier for Kled to be able to catch the wave closer to his turret, so he's not so deep. While the Rise gets the split push on the other side. We're a minute and 20 from the ocean, so I imagine everyone's gonna reset. Looks like Dare just reset, and Dorado's gonna follow suit and try to get to the setup for this next dragon.
Yeah, so a bit of a lull before the dragon fight. I mean, they have some wards down. Looks like Gamma will be the first one here to establish vision. Maybe they are calling that there's a potential a Baron going on. Dare is missing quite a bit of vision. It looks like Coco will kind of walk up to get some vision, but hopefully, she could get caught out and be in a very bad position here. She's not careful.
Right, it's always unsafe for you're the enchanter trying to get wards down, especially when you're playing against hard engage like Rel and Kled.
Yeah, and I mean, this is what her team should have been doing, right? I mean, Rel being a beefier champion in her own right, she's not going in alone. She has the Lee Sin escorting her, but they will just walk
I don't know
away.
if they know they're there. Oh,
Leading, yeah,
Oh,
Leading
he's
does go
gone.
down. Oh, and we see some big picks going out against
There's just a
Dorado.
3-man knockup.
Yeah, this is pretty.
Oh, and the counter engage out of Daydream exploded though, and a 3-man.
Yeah, this is pretty bad fight. Yeah, so Dorado Gaming Gamma gets aced here, starting with the pick on Leading. It looks like Go is just constantly on Leading's throat, doesn't let him play the game, and I mean, it works out for him. They get a big fight to turn it into a 4v5. Dorado Gaming Gamma gets some good TPs in, but they're unable to really do anything with it, and they get aced for nothing. They're behind quite a bit now. The gold is still relatively even. That's because of the towers that have been taken, but now the gold will swing in favor of their Cobalt.
Yeah, I wonder if Dorado would realize that they're actually ahead in gold before that fight. Like they're playing so like spread out. Like I don't understand. They should just be able to. They should be just looking for this fight. They should be going in together, getting vision, setting up for this fight. I mean, you can have flankers with Kled and stuff, or Lee Sin on the side trying to get a good insect. But they're playing it so weird. I think they just need to.
Oh, and it
actually
looks
take a
like
real
they're
fight.
actually going for a fight here. I mean, Goat's kind of not going onto the.
Fireflies is in there by himself.
Oh, Fireflies could be in a bit of trouble here. Now he'll just walk away, I think. Chris Meister kind of.
Oh, Chris is in trouble. He has no flash.
Oh,
Oh, they kicked him out.
he could be in a bit of trouble here. Yeah, that was not the best ult from Never Outmatched.
There.
Never Outmatched might go down here. Goat does go down here
Goat is
from
down.
Fireflies.
And
Oh,
Flan's got the Vex.
Oh,
They
yeah.
get the knockup with the
Oh.
Holy into the 2-man knockup. The chains is unholy. Oh, it's on Nuffy's actually. He didn't get the chains onto the actual AD carry.
Oh, well, those are some big trades, big swing back for Dorado Gaming Gamma. While it looked like, they were going to be a little behind, that they were in a bit of a rough spot, they managed to get the advantage again from a good fight. It was a bit of an unorganized fight. I mean, the Lee Sin kicked out the Vex from the pit, but she died anyways. Goes in trying to save his mid laner. He also dies. Pretty much this sequence from there were people going in trying to save their teammate and just dying.
Yeah, no, I thought that was really odd. They could have easily disengaged. They all started chasing the after Flans when he TP'd in, and then just didn't come out as a group. Lost a lot of their coordination. They're seeing blood and ended up getting killed themselves.
Maybe we're seeing a little bit of a fight going on here, but I think Gamma will just be able to walk away here. Never outmatched. Could be in a bit of trouble here. Oh, kick. Yeah, good kick. Oh, looks like the Wukong's going for the flank here.
Nuffy's on the back. He got tagged with this.
Wukong has no ult though. There's not much he can do here. I guess Firefly's playing it very safe and just is opting to run out. Oh, can see a little bit of a trouble for.
There you go, his ulti. Oh, he knocks Kush out. Kush cannot get away. Nuffy's is on him. Can he get out? Oh yeah, Kush is down. He's no way he's out of that.
Kush greeting a little bit to get that farm there, and he does go down. He does get punished. Fortunately for his team, there's no objectives up right now, but they do still have some Baron, I think. Yeah, they have two members with Baron, which will allow them to push here when while Kush is down.
Right, and Kush is really gotta play careful this game. He's gotta play that edge of like doing damage and not dying. Oh my god, never outmatch just goes in and he just instantly dies. That was a very questionable
yeah, I think maybe that was was he trying to he has maybe he was trying to insect somebody, but into Gragas, into Lulu, you're not gonna insect anybody. It's always gonna be very hard to pull that off, especially when when they're all grouped up together, and their Cobalt answers with the with an inhibitor of their own. The gold is still pretty even despite there being a 7 gold lead, 7 kill lead.
Yeah, it's actually crazy that the gold's so close. They were Dorado was just so far ahead. They got so much gold off the map so early that they've actually stayed in this game relatively. We need to see Kush and Flans have to carry these fights though, because there's not any damage coming out of your AD carry right now. He needs other items. He's behind so much.
Then it's always going to be hard for an MF that builds like this, obviously focused on her ult, to really play that, because I mean, again, they have the Lulu, they have the pretty much every champion is just able to disrupt her pretty easily. The Wukong and the Greg is just they're not really worried about MF. MF tries to ult and we're just gonna ult you. It's that simple.
Right. This is actually I didn't see how draft went down, but this is a great Gragas pick. A good counter into Lee Sin. He's never gonna be able to go in while you have E. And then it also gives you just a long range disengage ult on the MF ult, so it's pretty good champion for this game.
So right now we're back in that middle of a low state. I mean, Dragon isn't up for a minute and a half, but this will be a Dragon that Dorado Gaming Gamma does want to contest. They won't, you don't want to give away Ocean Soul for a team that has a Wukong, kind of just in your backline surviving the whole time. See a bit of early posturing. I mean, there's still a minute left before the Dragon. I'm not really too sure they need to be posturing.
That's just completely fine. I think that you just fight for mid prio back and forth. You have the Rise in the side lane. No one's gonna be able to match them. So you just gotta try to find a good pick somewhere, because you're really struggling in the team fights. You need to somehow find a way to get a free Dragon so they don't get soul.
Yeah, and the Rise. I mean, he has 3 completed items. He has the Zanyas here. Big item for him. Will make it a lot easier to survive the Wukong dives. I think for Dorado Gaming Gamma, the way they want to play is they want to make sure that they're split up, and that that the Rise and the MF both aren't getting disrupted by the Wukong.
So Kush went off he actually went back to base off the map. So I guess he's not going to use his TP advantage, not try to play side lane. He's looking to fight. Maybe he just doesn't think he'll have enough time to TP in and be able to affect the fight fast enough.
Yeah, I mean, we remember the last fight where Leading got picked off. He TP'd in, and actually, it didn't work out for him. He just went down. So, so maybe he wants to be in a more beneficial position, but never outmatched. Wants to be very careful here. Reminder once again that you're not really going to be able to dash into Gragas without getting interrupted.
This is soul point for Dare, or this will be soul if Dare gets this. So this is very crucial smite fight if they have the 50-50.
Yeah. So Dare here kind of looking for the play.
2K, 1K. Okay, Dorado gets it. They engage with Kongs in the backline. He's trying to knock everybody up. Oh, and the fear. He's going way deep with them. That actually might be bad. Chris Meister. Okay, never mind. They're disengaging. The MF ult's coming over.
Oh my god, that's huge damage.
Goes back in. Lulu gets the knock up with. and he's gonna be dead.
Yeah, they
Ever
will
match is
go
gone.
down. I think
Rail's gonna
every
go down too.
yeah, every Gamma member that can should look to escape. Um, I
Just the
think
two
that
carries.
yeah,
That's all that's left.
it looks like Dare Cobalt will be looking to end here. I think that maybe the Rise can do a good job in holding them off, but
This
ultimately, yeah, I think
all the
they
TP. When Flans goes in, he does do a lot of damage. Rise is trying to pump out the damage. They're all getting splashed. Nuffy's dives. He gets the kill actually with the nice Q. All right, it's up to Rise. Can he defend? Goes in. He's Sonya's heal. This just spells
yeah, I
death. I
think
don't think
this
anyone gets out of that.
yeah, I think
He's
Dorado Gaming
gone.
Gamma will lose here. I think Dare Cobalt will look for an end angle here, and yeah, they're unable to do anything here. Very unfortunate for them, but good game from Dare Cobalt. They do win, capitalizing on Dorado Gaming Gamma's mistakes.
Yeah, that Lucian Enchanter bot lane was just popping off that game. They never got to the point where that he got outscaled. He's at 3 items at the end of the game. That's about the point that Lucian is at his max. That's when it ends.
Yeah, and it was difficult because Dare played a very smart game in transitioning the lead into champions like the Gragas and the Wukong, who didn't really let the Rise and the MF kind of do what they wanted. They had a bit of a rough time down in bot lane, but ultimately, it's unfortunate, but that's just the game, right? You slip up and you get punished, and Dorado Gaming Gamma was not able to really come back from that early disadvantage that they had. The Gragas, was a great pick from Dare. It countered the Lee Sin, it countered the MF. Hell, it countered almost every champion that Gamma had. None of them really had a
Right.
chance into a full AP Gragas, who could just pick them off and shred them off. Whenever they wanted, before big fights, before objectives. So, props on them for that pick. I think that was the game deciding pick for them. I think that was the most impactful pick. I think it definitely made it very difficult for the Lee Sin to really do what he wanted to do.
Yeah, that man, I was just looking at the damage charts. Lucian did double the damage of anyone else in that game. He really did have a good game. He was popping off.
Yeah, but that's the game. Congratulations to Dare Cobalt. For this game. They are now 3-1. Dorado Gaming Gamma is 1-2 at the moment. But your both teams have another game. We will not be casting game 2 of Gamma because they will be casted by PRL. So there's no need for us to cast it. But thank you for everybody that tuned in to this best of one PRL match between Dare Cobalt and Dorado Gaming Gamma. We're very happy to have all of you here, and everybody have a good night, and thank you once again.